Dear parents, the way you bring up your child is up to you, as you may say. It's none of our business. We should not even get on the way of how you're bringing up your children. Their upbringing is up to you. You're right. One thing I would like you to know is these children will be under your wings for some time. And after that time, they'll now face the real world, which knows no mom or dad or child. And because a habit is a disease, the way they used to talk to you and you used to tolerate, they'll go to try to talk to other people who cannot tolerate. Dear parents, if they used to take anything that belonged to you without your permission and you could just let it go because they are your children, they will take that of others who do not reconsider that. They probably may be set on fire. And if they sustain gunwoods, they leave being crippled. Dear parents, it was none of our business by then, but it will be our business to bury your kid. Spare the rod, spoil the child. I did not say that. Someone said in the early time. And the way he said it, he knew it. But it's up to you to make a choice whether to do it or not to. If they decide, the so-called your children, to become robbers, it's not a surprise if they start by robbing you. It has not been easy to bring them up, but neither will it be easy to see them going away from you. Going away in a way that you are sure they are not going to come back anymore. Dear parents, and because you said in the early times that it is none of our business, you'll be stressed. You will be depressed because you harassed the very teacher who used to train your child. You will be depressed because the very neighbors you are no more in good terms with, because you value your kid. It's okay. But one thing I would like you to know is that kid, as much as you would like so much to bring him or her back home, they are no more yours. The very things that you intended to hide from them is displayed to them freely, and they get to explore what was it like, or what would it be if they indulge themselves in those things. Dear parent, yes, it was none of our business. You'll try to involve us in your business. The only thing we will do is to help you bury them. And it is not a surprise you be buried before them, or even together with them, or not too long after them. Truly, most of the time we don't reconsider the old ways of bringing up children, because our parents used to beat us so badly that sometimes we wished we were not born in those families. But here we are. We did not die. We always thank them day and night whenever we remember them, because it is true, because of their discipline and the way they disciplined us, we are surviving in other people's great companies. We are working there. And even after our contracts are over, they are willing to follow on us, to know how we are doing because of the discipline. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Don't care because you have the money and you can buy a smartphone to your young kid. You don't care because you have everything, the best hospital in the country, the best friends of your league. But when your child turns and becomes of what you have brought them to be, even those friends will deny your company. Dear parents, it now becomes our business when you are trying to take that kid to approved school or even police station to try and to see whether they can change their behaviors. You would have done that without being cost a cent. But spare the rod, spoil the child. And later, because you did not bear that child alone, but the probability is one of you tried to bring up in the best way, but you blocked him or her. And you say, you know what, even if you're my partner and we brought these children together, you need not to beat them, you need not to tell me what to do with them. It's not a surprise, they'll leave you. And you may even decide to take the life of your children and take the life of yourself, because you think that the world has turned against you. But it is you who turned against the world long time ago. But it is still had given you a chance to see whether you can change along the way. Dear parent, we did not die because of being brought up in the old way. Be digitized in the name of taking them to good schools. Be digitized in the name of providing them best meals. Be digitized in the name of paying extra courses for them to explore the world. But do not spare the rod. The generation that you will be bringing up, if they will not die on the way, it will be so hard for them to come back to the original discipline that is required by the world today to survive. It's only a matter of time that the fate that it is decided for them becomes into their reality. Dear parents, do not spare the rod. Do not spoil the child. It's a high time that we understand it is not by our might or by our power that we bring up children. But God cannot control you on what to do with your own children. He'll always let you have the free will, but He'll always grant you what you deserve and what you ask for and what you work for. And therefore, spare the rod, spoil the child.